Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California. It's the NFC Wildcard Round on EA Sports. It's the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
It was a frequent sight in the 80s and 90s, and it's continued on till today. Playoff football in the Bay Area as we welcome you to Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store. As it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game.
It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. Runs through the contact, and he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line. Back to throw, Purdy. And this nearly an interception right off the bat. An early crisis averted as that winds up incomplete. McCaffrey running up the middle. And not much room to speak of. He'll get about 3 up to the 41. So third down, and defensively the Rams have added 2 extra DBs. Here's Purdy. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. On the move past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
On first down, it's Purdy. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The ball resting on the 20. Here's second and 6. Purdy. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Rice. And the 49ers are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion. McCaffrey. will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Like what we saw right there, good running down near the goal line because that was a really good drive. They were able to possess the ball, have some early success moving it downfield, and then clearly the most important thing, finishing things off with the ball in the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a good return up past the 30. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And a glance here at the veteran who will be leading them. Now in his 8th year in the NFL.
And he was absolutely sensational throwing the football all year long, better than 40 touchdown passes. That means he made good decisions, and his team trusted him with the ball. So I can't imagine a scenario in this game where they change their philosophy. If they trusted him in the regular season, they're going to trust him now and let him turn it loose.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Warner. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now Warner. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Purdy now to throw. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as he'll take this down to the 44-yard line. Throwing here, Purdy. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And they're able to get this one past the 30, down to the 25. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive. And now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. Oh, a good-looking return setup here. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. He might score. He will score. Touchdown. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going. Now the try here for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. And no doubt one of the most, if not the most exciting play we'll see in this game. The kick return all the way to the end zone for 6 points. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Well, the 49ers settling in for their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage. Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. On second down, McCaffrey fighting him off. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Good running right there, and this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. They go play action here, Purdy. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Jalen Ramsey with a sack on the corner blitz. Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry. No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. The 49ers are going to turn over to the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street. Yeah, Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. It'll be Warner on first down. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. After one, 17-7 the score on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 4. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 49 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. This 2nd and 4. To throw, Warner. He finds his man, complete. That's Holt. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. And they'll run on the inside handoff. A beautiful fake. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. So a nice run there. And I have to think a strong running game in the playoffs, maybe even more critical than the regular season. And if you go by the numbers, the man they have running it here, he was the best in the NFL.
And since he led the league in rushing yards, I think it means he's going to see the ball a lot in this game, too, because that's what they're built like. That's what they're built around. So I think the offensive line, the tight end, the wide receivers, everyone is coming together.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Rams have got it back to within a score. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. That's midfield and down to the 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And they'll run it here. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Now Purdy. That one caught by Rice. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 29-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. They run the option here on 1st and 10. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. They run with McCaffrey off the option. Calling a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Play action. Now Purdy. It fights him off. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, 1st down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on 2nd down.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And they'll try to run the option here. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Brock Purdy keeping it himself from 10 yards away. As his guys are able to extend their lead. So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there, because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field and, of course, for pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Offense coordinator felt it, dialed it right up.
Inside the red zone, is this something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often?
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Warner. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams 1st down.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. Warner to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Holt. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Two minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Second and 7. Now Warner. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. This is caught. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now he'll try to run with this. And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Now for the point after. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Purdy now on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. Flushed out right. And running with power here. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On first down, Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
We saw the former All-Pro Christian McCaffrey up to his old tricks in that first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Right back to him on first down. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 106 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Warner. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Warner. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Warner. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Rams have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
What a call there on the quarterback draw. You want to spread the field and just tell your QB, hey, find a lane and go. And he's able to get the defense in a vulnerable spot and then take it into the end zone.
A try here for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
On second down, here's the option. Able to fight through one tackle. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Through the middle of the field. He may go. Touchdown, 49ers. Brock Purdy with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A big play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Rams have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Extra point attempt to come here. And that will make this a 4-point.